When I was invited to speak today, I was asked to speak about the importance of study abroad in the lives of our students, particularly at Seton Hall and in general in the world, and how studying abroad will create better citizens of the world, and that's in fact what I talked about, and how there's a growing number of students interested in studying in Spain. When I spoke, I think studying abroad really opens one's mind to other cultures and really puts it in perspective that we are not alone here in the United States, and that we have to sort of work together, if you will, around the world to make our planet a better place. And I think the cliche of how study abroad really changes your life is in effect a cliche, but it's the truth. It really does change your life, and as a result of study abroad I wouldn't be here today had I not studied abroad, and so I think we as academic institutions need to really just promote that. We cannot afford to not go abroad because we don't live in a bubble. Whether it's here in New York or in Madrid, we don't live in a bubble. And if we pretend to live in a bubble within our own nation, then we're just doing a disservice to ourselves and to our culture and to the world in essence, because we don't have we don't live in an isolated nation anymore, and so we have no other choice but to go abroad and to learn different languages, which I think is something that really needs to be more and more promoted. Learning foreign languages and going abroad and learning a language, not just going abroad and going to Spain and having Spanish wine or having Spanish tapas. You really need to learn the language. I think Spain is particularly attractive because it is that country where they don't speak English. So it's the third. I believe the third most sought after study abroad destination, and I think that it is, you don't go to the UK, for example, to learn another language. Perhaps students go there for other reasons, but Spain is one of those countries that is, a thoroughly modern European nation, and it is a country that is very, has a lot of commonalities that span across its culture that we in the United States identify with. And so a lot of our students have gone abroad. Their parents have gone to Spain, perhaps on vacation or even abroad when they were students. And it is one of those places that feels comfortable going to, that our students' parents feel comfortable sending them to. Like I said, it's a very safe country. It's a very modern country. It's a European country. So therefore, it's a very seductive place to be young and to experience part of your college career. And that, of course, goes without saying that the food and the wine are delicious. So I think it's amazing, and it's in other words, I think it's wonderful that the Spanish government is doing this, and I wish that our government here in the United States would spend more time thinking about the importance of this and really put their money where their mouth is and invest the money to send our students, more and more of our students, abroad, because it's impossible to create diplomacy and to have a world without war if we don't know each other and we can't speak to each other. And by that I really emphasize the importance of a foreign language.